like a hard workout like this in a really long time. So I'm about to make a video while I'm all sweaty just to show that, oh man, that was crazy. So I just did 200 push-ups, 300 squats, and 2 miles. So I just finished that. That took me 36 minutes and like 30 seconds. So that was wild. And yeah, now I'm gonna do a video. I'm gonna go back and do a video on waking up from a 6-month depression. So I'm excited to do that. A little bit scared at the same time, but should be good. We'll see. We'll see how it works. Whew, get some water. Mm. So yeah, I'm gonna share a bit about the steps. Have you ever felt like you're lost and you feel like the world is so hard and you don't even know how to describe it, like, but you know that you're not the same as what you. Oh crap, my friend is calling me. Yo, what's up, brother? Yeah, I figured, but I was like, oh, I'll just leave him a voicemail. Uh, yeah. Did you did he talk, or no, I'm sure he's busy too. Did you guys uh uh dude, it was really good, man. Like you said, he's like it's clear that he like loves you, man. He's like, I just want the best for Liam. I just hope I do well by him. I was like I was like, man, he's very humble.
Just an informal conversation, or did you feel
Well,
like there was any seriousness behind potentially making this an opportunity?
yeah, I think he's naturally like very casual. Like you know what I mean? Like he's not like a formalities guy, it seems like, you know? But I think yeah, he's like, dude, we would love to have you, but he's like, is this something that you would be even interested in given all the problems and some of the challenges that I presented? And I was
Yeah.
like, yeah, I was like, yeah, dude, like the more problems, the more opportunity. So I was like,
Nice.
yeah, I was like, this sounds amazing, and we're both very similar. So I don't know. Are you familiar with like the DIS assessment?
What assessment?
DIS, DISC.
No. No.
It's like, you know how like a lot of companies do like personality assessments and stuff like that.
Yeah, yeah.
So I use this tool called Crystal Knows, which is like basically it uses AI to analyze your LinkedIn profile, and based on like your writing style, it can predict like what your personality type is like.
Oh, yeah.
So it did that, and we have the same personality. So
Nice.
so I said that, and then I was like, yeah, but yours is a lot more like towards the middle. So like you're that personality, but you're very adaptable. So like even though you are that, you can kind of pivot, like given like the needs and stuff like that.
Hmm.
And he was like, yeah, that's pretty spot on, because I was like, we're the influencer type. So basically we're like enthusiastic, we're passionate, we're good at persuasion, we're like, good at campaigning, and like we're charismatic and stuff like that. And like really big into relationships and stuff like that. And he's like, yep. He's like, that's pretty spot on. So that was good. Obviously, like knowing you like helped a lot, because he just kept saying like, like, yeah, Liam's amazing. Like he's like, I just love him, and he's so brilliant and all that stuff. So I was like, oh, that was nice. And I agreed. I agreed.
Yeah, you're like, I don't know if I agree.
well,
No,
well,
I appreciate that. Because you're the only person I've ever said, dude, you gotta meet with him. Like, and so I think that's what he knows. I'm serious. I'm like, I'm not gonna just send you anybody.
yeah,
Like, and I'm not bullshitting you when I say that. I'm like, he is literally what we need. So
yeah.
I do what I can, and I think obviously you wowed him. So
I,
where does this stand in terms of like what's next?
yeah. So he wanted me to meet like a couple other members of the team.
Yeah.
So he said two others, and I think he said her name is Carrie. Is that right? Carrie?
Probably Kylie.
Oh, Kylie. Oh, crap. Okay. Well,
Okay.
I knew it started with a K.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's like our recruiter. Will reach out to you, but yeah, I think he was very happy. The framework that he was like, I like how you have a coaching background. He's like, because he's like, I think what the value that you could provide is implement more of like a coaching mentality. Because he said that what ends up happening is like the top reps end up getting promoted, and then they end up like just they're not good at coaching or teaching them how to fish. He's like, all right, I'll just close the deal. And he's like, I want them to actually like coach, instead of
Yeah.
doing it themselves. So he said that that's like a huge opportunity that he's like, I think you can add value there. And then he's like Liam's got the SDR side, like like Liam will probably be obviously more focused on that. But he's like, I think you can also add value in terms of like because like yeah, he did say some mind tickle. He's like, because I shared with him about like creating custom tracks like at LinkedIn Learning and at Udemy.
Yeah.
So he liked how like I was able to build a lot of that stuff, because he said a good chunk of some of the role would be more of like quote unquote like the boring stuff, like more stuff like that.
Yeah.
And then yeah, he's like yeah, he said what you told me, which is like, hey, ideally I wanted someone in California, but he's like that's not a deal breaker. He said that for the right person.
Awesome.
And then I was like, oh, is it because like budgetary wise it's like easier, right? Because then you don't have to like fly me out. Because he's like, yeah, I do want to do in person stuff because, you get like more intimate, like it's like building the culture and the morale and stuff like that. And I was like, yeah, I 100% agree. And then my hypothesis, because he was like, it's just hard to incentivize like people. He's like, people just seem lazy, like not lazy, but like they're just not as motivated as they used to be. And I was like, yeah, I agree. And I said, it's because like like most people think, oh, like people are motivated, incentivized by money, but the reality is like each person has their own, like I call it like intentional legacy crafting. So it's like let's figure out each, like if we can integrate like each manager like gets to understand like what each person is about and they truly care about, that'll be a lot more motivating and they'll feel like a part of the mission a lot more. And he's like, oh, that's really good. And he was like jotting notes and stuff like that. So yeah, it was good. Like I thought it was good, and he was like so conversational that it definitely didn't feel like an interview. But I mean, he's a smart dude. I'm sure like he's like not trying to waste time, so he's just like, yeah, like I would love to spend more time with you. Um, but yeah, I thought it went well. I think it went better than I thought it would actually.
Yeah, honestly, same here. Just because when he hit me back with that literal, hey, yeah, the recruiter is literally saying that the non-office thing is why she rejected you. I'm like, well, that's
Yeah,
not good because there may be nothing I can do to get you around that. But I was like, you know what? Like, let's just go around the recruiter, get you to the decision maker, and he has a whole lot to say because he's got the ear of the CRO.
exactly. Yeah.
So.
He's so humble. I'm like, how is this guy this humble? But I mean, shit, I mean that dude, mad respect, man. Like, I don't know, that's crazy how humble he is. Every time I was like trying to butter him up, like he would laugh and be like, no, 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 like, yeah, it was funny. But he was laughing a lot because of it. Like you said, he laughs a lot.
Yeah, I know. I just enjoy talking with him because he usually brings at least one smile to my face on the call.
Yeah, that's good stuff.
And real quick, it is Carrie. So Kylie is the girl on the enablement team. But Carrie is the recruiter.
Yeah. Okay. So I was right. Thank God. I was like, oh shit. Was I not listening?
That made you look too good.
Yeah. Carrie. Okay. Yeah, that's good. Yeah. So yeah, I'll keep you posted. But so far it's looking good.
Okay. All right, man. Well, yeah, I'm glad to hear it. Let me know what you need from me. If you hear any next steps.
Okay. Sounds good. Sorry, I just got done working out, dude. This is crazy. I ran with a 20-pound vest, 2 miles, did 200 push-ups and 300 squats just now.
Oh, because are you doing the Murph?
Yeah, I was doing the Murph. Yeah.
Me too, man. I'm gonna die. I have not been running, and I still haven't been running, and I'm like, well, shit, it's a couple of days away, so it's gonna be brutal because I'm also doing it with the vet.
Nice. Yeah, honestly, I haven't worked out in a while. To be honest, like I think I went through like, I'm funny enough. I'm about to do a video about this. Like I think I just snapped out of my 6 month depression.
Nice.
So I'm gonna do a video about it and just be honest and just share like, hey, like, have you ever felt blah blah blah, and then like kind of be like, this is like kind of how you know you're in depression, and then or like that you don't know, and then this is like how I knew I snapped out of it, you know. So it should be interesting.
Well, one, I'm glad to hear you're out of your funk.
Yeah. Yeah, dude. I mean, honestly, like I'm feeling myself again. Like I'm having the confidence. Like it feels great, honestly.
Nice, man. I'm glad to hear that. I just wanted to give you a call back, see what happened on the call.
Yeah.
Otherwise, I actually have another meeting.
Okay. All right. All right, brother. Thanks for everything.
Hey, you're welcome, man. It's good talking with you.
Oh, wait. Do you have like a minute?
Yeah. Go.
So we